Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the chat room with your beautiful, wonderful hosts, AJ of JMax Entertainment. And today, we are bringing a very unique guest, a very unique duo. They're a couple, a very, very wonderful couple. If you see how they are dressed, you will know that this love thing is strong. Like from the clothes, from the top to the trouser to the boots, there to the shoes, they are matchy. So, welcome, guys.
Hi.
Gladly introduce yourself.
My name is Rachel Famous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Famous is your surname, but
Yes, Famous. Okay.
I'm the famous.
This is my husband.
this is the Mr. Famous.
I'm the guy with the name so sweet you have to call it. His name is famous.
Okay. So they said when I asked them for their name, they said they are the famous couple.
Yes.
So you know that this love is not this fake Lagos love. It's like deep love. So how did you guys meet? I want to ladies first.
Well, it was a blind date. I think we had a mutual friend
Okay.
that connected us. So
God bless you to that friend though.
Shout out to
People should be
Shout out to
you should be
Lilian
praying for
Bobby.
me. Nice. Shout out to you. People should be praying to that friend every
Yes,
day. Okay.
Yeah, so she happened to be my friend in
Okay.
church, and she just told me she wanted me to meet a friend. And I said, okay, no problem. And having come out of several relationships,
Okay.
I was just,
Skeptical.
about
Yeah.
it. So on the very day I was supposed to go meet him,
Mhm.
I kept him standing for like 2 hours.
3 hours, 32 minutes.
And you did not go. You did not go. You even know the minutes.
We'll get to that.
You didn't see Lagos men. Men, be patient. Say you say a patient man now.
Mhm.
3 hours, 32 minutes. It's not easy.
Yeah.
What we do for love.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, so on getting there,
Okay.
I had seen him at the car park, but I wasn't sure if he was the one.
So like you have not even seen his picture before.
At all.
You didn't know what's.
I think that's what they call blind dates.
You
I didn't know what he looked like
Oh.
at all.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think we went upstairs
No.
together.
you
I went
upstairs.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, tell the story as you remember it. I will tell my own.
I went upstairs
Mhm.
and the place was what's it called?
You can help her.
You made it Westgate. now.
Westgate, thank
So,
you. Westgate. So
3 or 4 floors.
I went upstairs.
You're in the penthouse.
I went upstairs just trying to, okay, Lillian, who am I supposed to look out for? What am I supposed to look out for? And then while I was trying to call Lillian, I think he was also chatting Lillian
Okay.
up to say, I didn't see this person. Came upstairs, I was sitting down, and he just came to me and said, hello. I'm like, oh,
It's very
man.
tall.
Uh-huh. My spec.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was it. And from then it was all beautiful.
So how many years have you guys been together?
It's 5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dated for how long? Married for how long?
Well, I'll tell you my side of the story.
Okay.
So first of all, I'm not a patient man. You are sure. Lagos men.
And
No, I'm not
3
patient
hours,
man.
32 minutes.
I'll get, which is why it's so spectacular that I wait that long.
Okay.
So the story starts like this. I meet this lady in like my former place of work
Mm-hmm.
and find young girl, fresh girl like this.
Is it the Lillian?
The Lillian, of course, Lillian Ubani. I didn't know at the time she was married. I was seeing her for the first time in conference room. And so I was looking at her. My colleague said, come on, you're your best wife. And I'm like, what? So when I met her, for the first time, I was just accosting her and I said, why you rush go marry? And she was shocked. I'm like, why did you give people like us a chance to see you first before you marry? And I laughed. So we became friends. And she lived in my route. So as I go out every day, we'll carry her, we'll go home. So and I would always be on her case like, give me, since you don't go marry now, give me sister like you fine now. And, I'm famous, so a lot of people. She's like, no, she can't give me a sister because I have this aura around me like I'm a womanizer or a playboy and stuff. And this just kept coming on for months. So one day we were going home when I said, lady, I'm serious, so like, give me your sister. So one day in the office, I got a message, Skype message from Lillian and said, Well, I have a sister because my sisters are only for marriage. I'm like, what do you mean? Don't I look like somebody who wants to settle down? It's like, okay, if you are really serious, I have a sister, but it will be on our terms. The terms were it had to be a blind date. And the life of me, I had never been in a blind date before. This is Nigeria now. I'm like, okay, well, this is fun. Let's do it. So she said the blind date meant that she wouldn't tell me anything about the person, nothing. And she wouldn't tell the person anything about me. It would just be that she would be the middle woman.
So you come as you are.
So January 26th, it was 2020.
You won't remember the date.
Come on now.
You remember the date.
Westgate.
Okay.
I was coming for my brother's baby education in Korodo. I had to drop off my family in halfway, and I drove to Westgate around 12. So I called Lillian. Lillian, where is this person? So, which is why the timing is very important. I started looking at my clock. I went upstairs where we're supposed to meet. I, situated a very nice spot waiting for my to-be date. And I will wait. I said, what do you want? I'm like, hold on, my date is almost here. After about 5 minutes, she wasn't there. I left, got down. I was just going up. So if you know Westgate at all, I explored all their different floors. I'll go to the pharmacy shop. I wasn't buying anything. I was just killing time. And I'm thinking they will have look at me. This guy doesn't want to steal. I'll go down to my car. I'll go back upstairs and all. And so I'll call Lillian. Where is she? He says she's coming. Lagos traffic and all. After at the point, I'm like, Lillian. So she's coming. So I said I was just going. I waited this long, so let me just wait a little while. So I was to go upstairs when she said the person has come. So when I went upstairs, there's this spot I was. The waiter guy told me she's here, and I'm like, who? Say the person always come. I'm like, how would you know? So I brought down. So truly, I got to my table. She was there, and I remember I said to her, the first thing I said to her when I was like, hi, which God are you serving? Because which God made me wait for you, me, be patient, famous, I waited
it
this
was
long.
faith.
You could say. And I'm like, which God are you serving? And she smiled, which is the first thing I said to her, and I sat down.
You will remember the first days. Hey, God.
Come on now. So yeah, that's how we started, January 26th.
Okay. So what do you guys do? Like if our viewers are trying to look for you on Instagram. By the way, I checked their Instagram. Their Instagram. If you don't want to feel oppressed, don't check. If you don't want to go and kill yourself, don't check. Because
actually, if you want to feel inspired,
that's another angle. Because their posts, you guys, we are going to put it on the screen.
Nothing extraordinary.
It's extraordinary. Like color coordinating. No, you guys look great.
Life is beautiful
together. So what do you guys do if they want to look for you? Like, what are your handles, Instagram handles and stuff? Okay, so like
we're together running a bunch of companies.
Okay.
So we have a group called T-Bag Group. Under it is T-Bag Media, T-Bag Technology, T-Bag Investments, T-Bag Farms.
It's not easy.
So at the time, our core offering is the T-Bag Media company. T-Bag Media is the parent company sponsoring Success Story NG.
Okay.
Yeah, we tell the stories of successful Nigerians, song heroes, stories that inspire people to dream. As a Nigerian.
Yeah.
And we also have T-Bag Media. We do full-fledged media services, digital media, branding, marketing, business development, all of that. Yeah.
So how do you guys navigate having a joint business? Because it's not easy. Even like I don't think even I and my brother can even run a business successfully together, because when it comes to finances, it's always an issue. Do you guys clash often? Do you like have issues when it comes to allocating money to this, to that, or maybe when it comes to hierarchy in your business?
Well, there was a recent interview with church where we answered his money is his money actually.
Okay, so you better do my money is my money.
Nah.
Okay.
So there is actually no clash when it comes to finances, because we've come to understand that everything in marriage belongs to us.
Yeah.
There is no me. It's we.
But I also need to seize this moment to say that I'm an African man. I own the 51% share. So I have the controlling shares. Yes.
So just that 1%.
It gives me the controlling shares.
It's a lot. It's massive. It's really big.
It does.
Okay, so I want to talk about boundaries. Me as a person now, I don't know. Maybe God will give me the grace, because like when it comes to privacy, when it comes to, you know, spending time together, and you guys look, I don't want to assume, but you guys look like you guys are always like together and everything. Don't you feel like there's need for private time, like my private time, your private time? How do you guys work around that? For somebody like me now, that and I like my privacy a lot. So what do you?
So if you're married,
Mm-hmm.
well, for me, okay, you're married, you are supposed to spend more time with your husband to
Okay.
get to communicate together more,
Yeah.
to have that strong bond,
Yeah.
which is very important in marriage. All right. So having my private time, in the sense that I understand, okay, it's like, oh, maybe I just want to read a book. I want my space. I want to go out with the girls. I want
Yeah.
my space.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we do that. We do.
Well, I don't care to go out with the boys a lot because I mean, fortunately for me, I'm not a sports lover. I'm not. I don't drink. I don't smoke.
Unfortunately for her.
I don't know. I'm the typical boring guy. I'm always on my desk, and so there's not so much to go out for, by the way. But I love movies, and I still have to do it in the house. But to answer your question as to how do we manage boundaries,
Yeah.
I think it's a marriage. It's not a prison. And when I say boundaries, it's not a license to just go and frolic, all right? But we're not in prison. If there was a boys' day out and I had to go for maybe a sports show or anything,
Mm-hmm.
we go to a lot of places together. Virtually, we almost see us together, but it doesn't mean that we don't have our individual lives. No one of us can go to. Like the other time they went painting, all of that.
The names.
So, yeah.
Mm.
So we have our lives, but we agree that we're going to unite those different lives to form one more enjoyable one.
Okay.
So that's how we
So
see it.
when it comes to this boundary thing, you know that our phones
Yeah.
literally hold our whole life now. We rely mostly on technology. Your bank accounts, your everything is on your phone. Do you guys have access to each other's phone?
Yes.
So you can just
I have passwords.
how about you?
She
These are
has password,
If I have
she has
password
password
to
to
his
to
phone.
all our accounts. And so I'm not even saying phone.
Including like financial
So I can hand my
accounts.
Yes.
wife my phone and say, send money to this person. So and
Wow.
the same for me. It's a marriage. Right?
Well, that's a whole level of another intimacy, because most couples will not be of the opinion that, oh, you can check my phone, you can. They feel like,
that's
because
if you have things to hide.
no, because what if
yourselves.
our friends send her something private about?
Oh no,
her
about
thing,
that one.
and
no.
then you stumble on it.
We have that. I mean, even this morning or late last night, I'm the goofy guy. So this is my guys is like, don't let your wife see this. I'm like, I'm listening to this with my wife right now. She's hearing you.
So you have those couples that they say, don't tell anybody.
And then
But your
this
friend,
guy said-
this is
Why you are saying don't tell anybody? He's already
it's
here.
already
Yeah.
seriously. So your friends cannot keep secrets.
It's not about secret. It's so we are one. The two of them shall become one. It's the same.
I don't agree, because I feel like there are certain things that my husband should not know. Like everybody has the right to their personal life.
So I think
although
it's-
you guys are couple, you are together, but at the same time, you're still your individual person. You didn't come to this life together.
We've said that we have even Siamese trees with different heads have different thoughts. We know there's that uniqueness to us.
Yeah.
But you see, the mathematics, our wedding card, we had the toasts. It was in Songs of Solomon. He said two are better than one. Two will create warmth. And so I'm a businessman, and I look at numbers. The concept of the Bible says one person will kill 1,000, two people will kill 10,000.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make empirical sense. It doesn't make scientific sense because that's exponential. And so that's how I look at it. She has her life, I have my life, but because of the philosophy that we're all going to die, there is nothing hidden under the sun. It will come open.
Yeah.
So the way I look at life, there's nothing to hide. There's nothing. What is there? Oh, I'm talking to a girl behind your back. If I get her pregnant, you will know after all, right? So may as well just know. as it goes. The way I look at it.
Well, you have a point, too. So, I want to ask you a question. He said that you said you told your friend that they can only set you guys up if it's a blind date. Like those were your terms.
No,
Those are her own
her
terms.
terms.
Okay,
Yeah,
how
she-
oh, I
yeah,
thought it
she-
was
no.
your terms.
No.
Oh, okay. That's understandable. So when you saw him, you already said that he was your spec, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you saw her, what was your
No, she wasn't my
thing?
spec.
Ah,
No, she wasn't my spec.
really?
Yeah.
What were you expecting? Is it like
So that's the thing. It was a blind date. I didn't have expectations.
okay?
I didn't. So this is it. I just let the chips fall where they may. You know, I'm a strategist. That's what I do. Part of my business. My job is to ensure everything falls into place. Everything
Okay.
is together. That's who I am. That's my nature. For once in my life, I said, you know what? Just going to let life happen. This is a blind date. Just go for it. See what happens. Have fun. Have something to write. I'm a writer, so I didn't see marriage coming from it. In fact, I told her when we got into the elevator, I'll tell you, my spec is I like tall, voluptuous people,
Okay.
very curvy and all. So we got in the elevator and I said to her, so this is just going to be one of those things we do and we'll move on.
Seriously, on the first day, and you stayed. You did. I'll pack my slippers.
And that's the
I will run.
So it wasn't a spec thing, but I'll tell you, it was. We're married now, so I'll tell you a little story. I was in a relationship with a great girl for 8 years. It was on and off, all of that for 8 years. And of course, you can tell
That's
I
a lot,
we're
though.
yeah. But I met my wife now. We dated for less than 6 months, and I proposed. About 7 months, and I proposed.
So you knew that.
It wasn't about annoying. It wasn't even physique. It wasn't spec as in how she looked.
Okay.
I had a list many years before. I had a list of 50 things my wife must have. When I was,
50 things?
Yes, when I was 20. When I was 25, it came down to 25.
So sorry. Can we just quickly digress?
Is that your
Like,
attention?
give us some things that are on your list.
Well, from the, on my finger is, I had assumed my wife would be first on the list. Super intelligent. Has to be somebody who, like me, love to read. Has to be somebody, there's a lot funny,
A lot.
this, all that. By the time I was 25, I had 25 of them. By the time I was 28, I scrapped the list. So yeah, what changed? Yeah.
Reality came in.
No, it wasn't reality. Yeah, but reality in some sort. I read a book by Gabriel Latuji. It's titled The High Value Partner. And in that book, he said that instead of looking for the great girl or the great guy, why not be the great guy? So I was now looking to, if I do a good job in grooming me, making me husband every woman would want to have,
Yeah.
then it will not be me who gets lucky. It will be my wife who gets lucky.
Yeah.
And if my wife has the same notion and if she works on herself, so I'll be a lucky person. So it wasn't about list. But why I told my wife to marry me was just one concern I'll say to you, was peace. Yeah, I've been in relationships. I'm a young man. I'm from a broken home. Yeah, my dad and mom separated in 97, I think. So I'd always wanted to have a family. And the problem I discovered was I'm a hot-headed person. So if I married another hot-headed somebody,
Yeah.
it
be
just will not
boiling.
work. It just won't work. And so we had, dating relationship, it was the lockdown. We had the opportunity to see ourselves a lot.
Yeah.
And
Okay, you guys, like your places were close to each other.
Yes.
exactly, good thing. And, I run a media company. So during the lockdown, I could traverse the city. I could go everywhere. So I had access to her. And things came up that I expected her to react in certain harsh way. And she was just super cool about it. And I'm like, so if this is how you are, I'm not my wife. And that was how,
6 months.
yeah.
Do you
No, 7
feel like
months.
7 months?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you knew each other enough? Because, in my own opinion, Seth, talking stage first take 3 months. Maybe we first talk for 3 months, and then maybe least to 2 years.
I would have asked you how old you are, but I mean, you're a woman. I wouldn't do that. So
Yeah,
I'll react to
women
that.
don't say their age.
I have
Yeah.
right. I have right to say this because I mean, have you been in a relationship for that long?
Yeah.
And some other relationships as well, a year and all that stuff. I would say that you don't know anybody enough. The criteria that has to be 10 years, 5 years, 7 years to get to know them before you say yes or no to marrying them. Well, I wouldn't back on that as it were because we've come to know people that
People
study
Even in
pretend.
marriage, you don't get to
It's
say,
a life.
I know my
It's a
husband.
life of getting to know people.
It's a continuous process.
Yeah, I get it. So, what was your reaction? Like, within 6 months, you proposed, 7 months rather,
Yeah.
of knowing each other. Like, have you guys talked about marriage prior to then, or you just
course.
popped the question?
Of course, we have talked about marriage, but I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting the question to come up so soon.
So I played the game. I told her that this is our relationship. This was in September. Let's look at September, the year, the next one. So that she didn't see anything coming. This I bought the ring, So I done this arrangement. I told her, this relationship by September next year. This is September. By that time we should be able to, so that she would just, she's a woman, get her mind off expecting us getting married and so on. So we went to the beach.
I had a friends hangout for my friends.
Yeah.
And then he bumped
And I invited
So and I spoke
him
to the friends that this is going to happen.
come, and he had planned with my friends behind
that he
my
was
back.
going to propose to you.
Yeah.
He snatched your
my hangout.
Good.
Yeah,
I can imagine that you'd be so shocked.
Like,
She was.
what's this one? This is not next year now. This is not what we spoke about.
Yeah.
So how long was it between the marriage and
It was
the
3
proposal?
months, exactly 3 months. I proposed September
September
5th. We
5th,
got married officially. Now, what I consider official marriage was the trial, which was on the 3rd. On the 4th was the court wedding. The white wedding was 5th. So it was less than 3 months, actually.
You see, one thing I've learned so far is that don't settle for less. So all these men that they will not even remember your birthday. This marriage remembers the
Don't let
day.
anybody pressure you.
Pressure him. You remember the day you proposed. You remember the day you did like everything.
I'm a man of numbers. Dates and details.
That's very impressive. So was there ever a time that you felt like you're tired of each other? Because we know that
Yes.
at some point,
Yes.
A lot
really.
of times,
Yes.
actually.
Was it after the marriage or before the marriage?
Oh, before and after the marriage. Yeah.
So how did you handle that? How did you rekindle the love? Give me like one scenario. What happened? What led to that feeling and all that?
So for me, so getting tired of marriage, for the relationships I've been in, I'm not looking for anybody perfect. I'm not.
Okay.
What tires me out is boredom. Boredom when we get. I hate anything that settles. I hate people or programs that settle. Life is a journey. We are human beings. We should be being. So when you get married and you stop trying, you stop working on it, you stop doing better, you stop learning, you stop infusing
Experiencing,
whatever it is that
yeah.
you stop. That's what I'm against. So at the point it had devolved into a status. It was just an office. We're married now, and that was what I was against. I'm like, this is what I can't do. I can't do status quo. And then she got the message, of course, has to ask. So we rekindled by saying, okay, what are the things that we're not doing or that we should be doing more,
Okay.
or that we should be doing less of, or that we should start doing?
Okay, so how about you? What? Because you said yes also. What
Yes,
made
because-
you tired?
So at a point, I felt what I know about marriage is not what I'm.
And you don't know much.
Do you understand? Exactly. I didn't know much, and this fairy tale marriage.
Yeah.
What we see on screen, this is what marriage is supposed to be like.
So you had
and then you come into
expectations.
one. There's this skits online where they say, marriage. I'm going to wash plate. I'm going to cook. I'm not doing marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a bit like what I was feeling.
Okay, in what sense?
Good. I felt he was asking for too much. All right. Oh, I want you to do this. I want you to do that. And you're like,
Is it like
calm down now?
on the
No.
home front?
No.
What you to do what?
Okay,
now
give me
Tell
some.
the honorable court.
No, stuff's like, okay, like he said from the beginning, on his list he had before we met, he was hoping to meet someone that's as intellectual as he is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not that person.
Why are you not?
I'm the hands-on
We are different,
person.
Who says you're not?
You get? I'm the hands-on person. I'm not the very vocal
No, some people are
person.
strategists. Some people are
Exactly. I'm not
Yeah.
the very vocal type. My husband is.
Yeah.
You get? So at that point, I was like,
Like the
this
pressure
thing is
of
getting
that.
too much.
So how did you communicate it to him? How did you
I told
work
him.
around that?
I told him, like, okay, I'm going to have to learn these things. It's learnable. It's a learnable skill. Sure.
Yeah.
So I told him, I'll have to learn it. So give me time to learn it. And he understood. And we've been
By the
learning.
time I see the gift, so what's it on the learning course?
Oh
We've
yeah.
been learning. We've
Yeah.
been learning. Yeah. So
That's
that's it.
So how do you guys handle conflicts? You know, some people the way they handle conflicts, they have this avoidance technique, like I will just not talk until I'm fine. Some people they want to talk about it like now. So how, like, I want you to talk about the way you see your wife
Okay.
like handling conflict, and she's going to talk about the way she sees it from
Okay,
her own
me,
point
right?
of view. Yeah.
Well, like she said, my wife is, which is why I married her. My wife is the super peaceful type.
Okay.
Sometimes I think that peacefulness, I kind of try to ginger her on because she's so peaceful. People take me for a ride. I'm not. I'm not troublesome.
Yeah.
But I'm
like the action
I'm
is
the
there.
yeah. So try me and see kind of person.
Yeah.
so so when we have conflict, so we have issues come up, my wife will just overtly just draw into herself.
Mm.
I'm the guy. I'm like, break the door down. Let's
Let's talk about it.
if you don't talk about it, do something about it. Like I'm a man. I'm not
Okay.
violent, but I wish I was. Such that
Yeah,
you know,
very cool.
I mean, if you know me, like I'm driving on the road and you want to be mad, okay, I'm going to show you madness. Now I may push you off the road if I can. Yes, but on the second thought with my wife, so I realized that she's not the go at it person.
Yeah.
She's rather just let things slide peaceably.
Mm-hmm.
I like to address issues. So
Yeah,
if you're owing me, I'm not going to expect you to pay me. I'll call you up. Like that. When are you paying? You understand?
Yes.
So my wife is like, she should pay when they have the money. No. So that's
So how do you guys now work around it?
well. So how we work around it is this understanding that in the marriage, I'm the tough guy. I'm the difficult person to deal with. I'll say that. Yes. If you
Yeah,
if
the
you
bad
get me,
cop.
I'm the bad. Yes, exactly. She's a good
Good
cop.
cop, bad cop.
So when we have conflicts, most of which I think I start because I'm very difficult to please. Right? Yeah, admittedly so. Sometimes my life goes in cycles. Sometimes I'm very high spirited. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm not pissed at you. I'm just pissed at a lot of things not going well, and it's not. So I should internalize this that to think maybe I'm not doing well. Maybe it's my fault.
Yeah.
So we have that. But then again, when that cycle passes, I'm the jolly fellow. Like like nothing happened.
Okay, so how do you think he handles conflict?
He already said it
Okay.
while he was
Mhm.
talking.
So how do you cope with it? Like
How I cope with
Yeah.
it. Well,
You agree to this? So.
first of all, my husband is not very quick to apologize. Okay? He's
Okay.
not very quick to apologize. But just like you said, try and see. Tell him what he did wrong. He might drag a bit, but he'll still apologize. Okay, sorry. But I think that's one of the things I like about him.
Yeah.
The fact that you call him to his wrong and he
And
accepts it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
That's a thing that most adults, I don't want to generalize, I don't want to put it on a gender basis. Most people find it hard to do.
yeah.
But there are times that you people went like, like this normal small breakups between marriage, or like maybe when you were dating or something.
Small breakups. Somebody told us about that notion.
Yeah.
A married person and said that not that you're married though, that it's a universal thing that the marriage will run for a while, and after a while everybody will fight and you go. So
the first 5 years.
It will go to shit. And I'm like, we'll see about that. Right? So it's human nature. If you and I live in this house for today, you will do something I don't like, it is bound to happen.
Yeah.
Whether you're married to me or not, even if you are colleagues, even if you are co-tenants, it doesn't mean that you and I are bad people all along all the time. So, but this nothing big enough to warrant this, like what you
Saying
call
I'm not doing
small breakups. I'm very conditional. Conditional on the yes, love is supposed to be unconditional. I love you still, but for us to coexist, for us to maintain this marriage, it has to be based on certain conditions. One, I have to provide and protect, right? You have to nurture. You have to be present, right? And so long as these dynamics are in place, we're good to go.
That's sweet. So, do you guys know the 5 love languages?
Gary Chapman.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is your own personal love language?
My love language.
Yeah.
Act of service.
That's the priority. How about you?
What's my love language?
Answer your question.
Hey!
I thought you were
You
going to
have
ask
to
me.
prepare us.
Answer your question.
I think it would be words of affirmation. It used to be, I think it's quality time. I think it's receiving gifts.
She's not
So
really
you
this-
like everything.
Oh,
Okay. So do you think that act of service, do you think that your husband prioritizes it over the rest? Like, this love language thing goes two ways.
Yeah.
There's the ones that you like to receive most, the ones that you like to give
Yeah.
most. Do you think that he likes to give you do you think he gives you the act of service as much as the rest? Or which one does he prioritize?
which one he prioritizes most? I think it's words of affirmation.
So it's how about you? Because you like the 5 of them.
No, so forgive. I wasn't done. I was just indeed funny.
Okay.
Yeah, my primary love language would be words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the past I shied away from it because in Africa, I should say this in this moment. In Africa, men are going through a lot.
Yeah,
And
they
because of-
internalize.
Yes, and where we're growing, I'm not going to ask. I don't support any CC man becoming CC and breaking down and crying anyhow. But if that's what you need to do, especially in your privacy, I think you should. So for me in the past, I sort of played down on the love language that I enjoyed, which is words of affirmation. But in this present day, I don't. Actually, I expect it. I'm a human being. I need it to flourish. I do a lot of creativity, and most of the time, my wife doesn't even notice, and that hurts a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. So if it would go a long way if she would say, well, I noticed even this. You made this effort. Well done. Yeah. But that doesn't happen very much. So
But-
to answer you, I think my wife is probably short that area.
So you would love to receive more.
Of course.
What's the matter? And
Of course,
you
my
would love
account balance right now, I'm owing the bank with my love language. I'm in deficit.
Yeah. I feel like both of you are like giving your own personal love language.
Yes.
Like
yes.
what you like most is what you give. what
Yeah.
you-
Yeah.
So yeah, that's still sweet all in all. So how do you deal with in-laws?
We have the best.
Really?
We have the
Like,
best.
before coming into marriage, the African mentality is that wicked mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a book, that
Yeah.
wicked mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I didn't really read it, but I didn't read it because I didn't want that fear of
Yeah.
my mother-in-law.
You will not like it.
Yeah, and my brother is married, and my mother has never been harsh
Towards
towards her. So
Yeah.
I felt, okay, this should be my place.
Yeah.
And it has been
So you manifested
wonderful.
No. I think I come as a package. I come as I am. I come with my mom.
Oh,
I
shit.
come my loving brothers and
Total
sisters. I come with
package.
my safe space. So and for her too.
Yeah.
When I was going to get married, because there had not been a lot of connection with my families and her family, my people had reservations. In fact, my uncle called me to the corner and said, "This guy never chat me, Shan." I'm like, "Look me where." So my dad is late. My mom came for my traditional wedding, and having met her co-mother-in-law to be, they love each other more than we will love ourselves now. Right? From that kind of family, yeah.
That's sweet though.
Yes.
Oh my god. Did you guys need to write the book?
We are writing a book, of course.
I thought as much because so you guys work together. I mentioned the other time about this privacy issue. Now come to think of it, you work together, live together, eat together, sleep, wake up. Like you spend every waking hour together. Don't you guys feel bored? Like don't you feel like this guy, I don't want to see you today? Or maybe when you're having issues, like I don't just feel like being in this person's presence.
So how I deal with that
Yeah.
is we have an office space in the house. So I like to leave him in that office space, take my laptop, feel like I'm in my own office, and I go somewhere else to do my work. That way, after I finish my work and I come back to him, I feel like, oh, I'm just coming back from work, so.
And so, I think I'm a very boisterous person. I have a lot of energy and very busy doing this and doing that. So I compartmentalize my time and my day. I used to write my best articles in the club where it's noisiest. Yeah, so it's one of these are in a very serene place or in a very noisy place. Intentionally.
There's no in between.
So very loud, so that if you talk I can't hear you. I just zero out the noise and I do my thing. So having come from that world, I've been a creative all my life. To marry to a wife so it's a choice to enjoy this relationship, not endure it. So the program in my head is this is my wife, and you're not going to graduate from this. It's a reality. Find a way
your
to
wife
enjoy
is
it.
your life already.
Yeah, if you may.
Yeah, that's it. So you guys, your outfits are they're always banging. So who is you're not upcoming? You are fashionistas. So who is the person that brings the ideas the most? Is the fashionista.
Yeah.
So today like this is the one that styles you.
He always
every time.
Always styles us.
But of course, I'm the idea, she's the designer. She's the fashion maker.
Okay.
And I can wind the machine a bit, but she does. I'm the idea guy, she's the executioner. As you can already tell from the beginning, we said I'm the idea guy, she's the hands-on person. So I think it how she gets it done. More like.
That's it. So you guys wear the same thing everywhere, like
not everywhere.
because on your Instagram it's everywhere. It's everything though.
We try.
Most of the time.
So if you are buying an outfit rather, or if you are sewing something,
so the condition is if it doesn't come in two, we're not buying.
Hey. Okay, that's lovely.
Yeah.
So we've come to a segment where we read people's dilemma and we'll give them advices. And as our episode is based on marriage and love, so there's this dilemma based on marriage. And I would like to hear you guys' opinions on it. I and my husband have been married for 2 years. We both come from wealthy families. My family has a tradition where my dad always supported my siblings and I whenever we reached significant milestones, from graduations to marriage and everything in between. As expected, for our wedding, he gifted me a significant sum of money. I didn't think of much of it at the time and left the money in a fixed deposit account because I didn't need the money at the time, and I know that my husband is doing very fine financially. I didn't mean to hide it, it just never felt necessary to bring up. Our finances aren't really joint because my husband is a provider to the core, so I just thought it was fair to have something set aside for myself. Recently, my husband and I were checking something on my phone, and a notification of the bank statement came in. Then we saw the large amount of money. I casually explained that it was Daddy's wedding gift to me. My husband was annoyed and said I wasn't open with him, like I kept this from him intentionally, especially since it was a wedding gift to us. I tried to make him understand that it wasn't really a big deal and I haven't spent the money at all. We can use it now, but he wants no part of it. He's not pleased that I didn't offer to pitch in even when he bought our property, but he never asked for my help and I honestly thought he was fine handling it. I didn't expect this to impact our trust. I thought we both had the right to keep some things personal, especially when it comes to finances. He's been distant for 2 months now, and I don't know how to fix it. He doesn't want the money, and I have apologized. Was I wrong to keep it private, or I should actually have a right to some kind of privacy? So let the woman talk first, because it's a woman that needs advice on this.
God. Well, I don't think that's the kind of thing you want to keep private in a marriage.
But at the same time, like,
it's her money.
It's a gift to her.
It's her money.
Yeah.
Notwithstanding. Okay, I think we had a scenario like that at one point where sometimes I forget easily, not all the time. So money comes into my account and I know we need money in the family,
Yeah.
I just feel like I should just go ahead and handle that thing without telling my husband, oh, this money has come in.
Okay.
When he opened up how he felt about it, I beat myself up for it not because I was hiding it.
But because you just didn't think
I
it
just
was-
felt, oh, okay, I can handle the thing even without telling him now. Shit,
Yeah.
the good cop. You get, you know, I just wanted to do it and let him just come and
Like
say, oh, wow, you
executive,
did
yeah.
this, nice. He would definitely ask where I got the money from. And I didn't give him an update to say, oh, money came from
Yeah.
this place. So it's not, I don't think it's something she should have kept. That's not a privacy. It's finance.
But at the same time, it's like her dad gave her
Is-
money. Probably
yeah.
when she graduated secondary, when she got to uni, when she did her masters,
Okay.
when she
At every milestone,
do you get?
in
So she
money
feels
came
like
in.
at this point it's just a normal thing. Like, is that this money? Let me just keep it aside. I don't really
No,
need
it's
it.
daddy's money. It's her money.
It's her money now, but it's hers.
It's her money. Now she's married, so it's their money. Even if he is not going to sit on it to say, I'm in control. Just
So you
let him
feel
know.
like she would have.
She should have. For,
So she
for,
was
for
wrong.
trust,
Yeah.
for trust to remain, for their bond to grow stronger, she should have.
So what's your what's
Okay.
your take on it?
Let me try and appreciate this question, first of all. So the scenario here is they are both from rich families.
Yeah.
So money is not a problem.
Yeah.
From what she said, the husband is doing well. And this money seems to be sizable enough for the guy to care. And I like the fact that she's hinted on some of the realities we've had. If I were the husband, I'll be mad, I'll be furious. Why? Just as I've been. I do not need the money. But you said we are together in this accountability. You're telling me your father gave you such a sizable, whether sizable or not, something, such event happened. And you will not. I understand that. I mean, like to her, it's not a big deal. She's a jabber. You don't need the money. But this time around, it's not about money. It's about what the money represents. It's about what it means. And we've had this kind of issues. I'm like my wife would say, it's not like we can't afford or he can't afford to let the money go.
Yeah.
But it means that if we can do this with this, what other things are you hiding? What millions of things are there that I
But
have no
she's
idea of?
open, like she doesn't. It's just that she's just nonchalant about it. It's not like she's hiding
Especially
it.
so good for every other person who probably is saying this, is that nonchalance that is bad. We're not saying submit the money to the husband. It's just okay. So I'm a project manager, and we have this chat called a racing chat. When you're working in a company, you're not working inside alone. Even God, for accountability's sake, will say, "Let us make man." The moment you are more than one person, sometimes you need to inform some people. You may not need them to do their works. Like, mommy, I'm going to school. Oh, mommy is probably sleeping, right? But just say that, mommy, I don't come out to. Now she's informed. Not like she's going to say go or not go. I'm not asking for permission. It's like, my wife saying, oh, sweetheart, in case somebody is sleeping, just come to kiss them and go away. You're not trying to wake them up. It's to say, I am leaving. Accountability. So if anything like that happens, something like this, and I find out a year, maybe married 5 years now, for me, everything is out the window. Like, what else has happened? How many
So
more
would you
things?
really
It's a big
end the
deal.
marriage because of that?
No, not of course. Now, the thing is, she would have to. We've had issues like that. We have to earn my trust back. For example, by saying, okay, it's not like I intentionally hid this from you. Okay, what else? Oh, if this is a big deal to you, you might also interest you to know that this at another time. Or this
But you know
happened,
that that's like piling things. It will be getting
let's
worse.
be realistic, all right? I've been married 5 years, and
Okay.
sometimes when we meet people who are not in the business of marriage, or people who don't, you see how connected. For example, I'm trying to make my family, right? I'm very invested, very invested. If I didn't care, if I was 10% in, I wouldn't bother. But if I'm so invested and having put everything I have and I count so much on you, I've said this to my wife, and then you make this kind of moves. What it means is it questions everything that I think this stands for. And that's the case that guy is probably, it's not the money. And she should own up enough to say, okay, I didn't, of course, I'm from our family, we don't take this kind of thing serious, but it's obviously important to you. Okay, I'm sorry. I will not do this anymore.
But you know, she has even tried to like say, okay, oh yeah, this is the money. Let me remove it from fixed deposits. This is the money. But he doesn't want a part of it.
She's been
So what
getting.
should she do?
She's been. I would not want a part of it. Any man I know, most of them. Let me not say any. Most of the men, I would not. It's like I said. It's not the money. We've always lived without the money, right?
Yeah.
So why would he just pass you by to say, oh, I missed it the first time 6 months ago, 2 years ago. Oh, you know that money that he gave you? Like, you didn't tell me about it. I didn't tell you. Oh, daddy gave us a gift now. I was like, oh. See the way he found out. So if that alert hadn't come in, he would never know. It means a lot. To any man, it means a lot, except you are not invested. If you are, big deal. I will not take it. I'm not going to walk out of the marriage. But like I said, she has to earn his trust.
Okay. So in your 4 years or 5 years of being together now, what's like one core memory that you can say is the sweetest thing that your partner, that your man has done for you? That is like, that tops the chart.
My husband is very romantic.
Okay.
And it's a blessing to have that because I'm learning
From
from him.
She's not as romantic.
Yeah, we get that there.
That's what she means.
My
Yeah.
husband's very sweet, and I remember when I was still working in 9 to 5, I come back from work sometimes trying to, let me quickly prepare dinner and all of that, and boom, I come into the house. Food is
Dinner is
ready,
made.
everything is set. Babe, come and sit down and eat. And I'm just looking at him like, this man, is such a blessing. He's my palliative. Yeah. We met during the lockdown.
Yeah, so this is the palliative.
So this is my
that-
own palliative that I got. during
Yeah,
the
you're
lockdown,
still eating him
I mean,
forever. So what's the sweetest thing that you think?
So I think the adjective sweetest thing my wife has done. Honestly, I don't have a memory of one thing.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for this. I can't remember one time that supersedes every other time. I think it's the sweet
They
gift,
continue.
the sweet gift that she keeps giving, the sweet gift of peace.
Okay.
Like, she's a peaceable person. I mean, I could come with my fire and the home is peaceful.
Level-headed.
Yeah, so
Okay. So what are the top 3 things that you would advise single people that are like planning to get married, that you think that, okay, these are the 3 things that you need to have, maybe 3 qualities that you need to have going into marriage?
Mimi.
Yes.
First with the curiosity.
You should be curious.
Yes, I think, if I say it another way, number 1 will be knowledge. So if you have it, fine. Even if you have it, look for more of it, right? Knowledge about the world is going to, it's a life. Everything will be changing.
Yeah.
So the person you are dating, married, even yourself, get to know yourself. Get to know about marriage, know about finance, know about marriage, about parenting, know about, everything will question you at every phase. So be curious. Like I said, go for knowledge.
Yeah.
Number 2 would be have values. The world is decaying. Everybody's just, everybody comes online, take a camera and they start to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. Have your values. Have the framework that you live your life by.
Yeah.
The things that control and, determine everything else you do. That'll be 2. And then 3, I don't want to be religious here, but I'll say, have faith. Have faith. So I won't tell you in whom to have faith, but have faith, because to navigate life is more than just the physical, financial, and every other aspect. So there's have faith.
Because I feel like most of this our generation, most people, they go into marriages thinking of options that, okay, we could divorce.
Yeah.
Now that you've raised that article, I'm just going to make this podcast hot by saying I don't have a problem with divorce. Yeah. So this is what I mean. So when I raised this concern in my family to my in-laws, the entire country was on fire. Yeah, because I know they are very traditional. This is not a conversation they want to hear. They don't never mention it. Right? But it's the same thing as death. We fear it. But it's an inevitable reality. It happens around us every day, if not to us. Of course, we get to experience it once, but it happens all around us. And the fact that because you deny, like, death doesn't exist, so I rebuke it, I cast it. Even the Jesus you're casting it with died.
Yeah.
Right? So, if I talk about knowledge. If I put divorce on my radar, So I analyze it. What are the benefits of divorce? 20 of them. What are the disadvantages of divorce? 20 of them. Which one outweighs which? What do I want? Do I want divorce? Yes, then I begin to work toward that way.
Okay.
Do I not want divorce? Right? No. So what must I not do so I don't get divorce? I begin to do those things. So if I continue in the path to avoid divorce, I can almost, the best way to predict the future is to design it. So I can tell you that we're not going to divorce because nothing will shock me.
Yeah.
I'm on the path to avoiding all the things that would have come. But if I assume like divorce can never happen to me, your pastors that pray harder than you, the rich guys that are richer than you, the six-packs guys, the tall guys, the superstars,
It happens to everybody.
5 times they'll be married.
Yeah.
You're not as wise as they are. You don't have the connections they have. So to assume that it could never happen to you before the show, I face the problem head on, like I said. And so divorce is not what I want. So I avoid it. I just
But
want
at the
to say
same
that.
time, have faith.
Yes, of course, have faith.
Yeah.
I mean, without faith, the Bible says, I'm a Christian, it's impossible. It's
Yeah.
impossible to be anything,
A lot of things, will be
including
impossible.
pleasing God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have faith. So, like I said, knowledge, have your value system and have faith.
That's, yeah. That's it. So how about you?
Well, my husband said almost everything. For me, most especially is the knowledge part, because that was where I failed in.
Okay,
when I was
what's
getting
it?
Knew a lot
into
about
marriage.
food.
And yeah, so the core things about marriage itself, I left, and I was learning about little ones.
Like,
But
what's
there are
it?
the core ones. That's
The fairy tale ones and the Cinderella ones.
yeah, the reality of marriage.
So what are the reality that we should
The reality
focus
of marriage is that Oga is honey. You have to focus on.
So
You
it's
understand?
madam too.
You can't say, "Oh, I'm doing. I'm busy right now." No.
So you will never say no. You can never say no.
Oh well, at your own peril. I would say
Okay.
yes, at your own peril. Because most of the time, the reason why most men go out to cheat most times is not because they don't have a beautiful wife, or they don't have a wife that knows how to cook, or a wife that gives them everything they want. Most stories I've heard is the fact that, oh, I'm not satisfied.
But some of them, they are satisfied, but they still want another.
That's why I
type,
said most.
another flavor, another.
That's
These
why I
men that
said
you hear,
most.
I'm eating jollof rice every day. I cannot. The woman that is not eating eba every day, go.
You know.
So yeah.
So
I guess-
Obviously, I'm not about to start with. I mean, I'm
yeah,
I'm a
well,
7-course
yeah.
meal, so with dessert.
So she has the rice every day, different.
I mean, in fact, I'm the kitchen, so you can cook as many.
Oh
you
shit!
want.
Okay, I'm going to start in that line.
I mean,
I'm the kitchen.
Okay.
Period. Okay, so
Yeah, so that's for me. Yeah. Because why I picked that is because most of the stories I've read, on the internet, is the fact that, oh, this person was not getting satisfied at
Yeah.
home. I wouldn't know in which level of satisfaction,
Yeah,
but
or
for
which-
me, I think that comes first.
okay.
Yes.
So intimacy is very, very, very
It's
important.
very important. It's very important. Both to the man and the woman. Not just to the man alone. Yeah.
Thank you very much. We enjoyed time spent with you guys. And now you are making me believe in love again.
Oh,
You're making me want to love. I do. I'm just joking.
How many times have you broken your heart?
Well, I think once. That one was, and it was a major hit. Oh wow! It was a major.
If you had said 2 times now, then I would know the problem is you.
It was a major break. But yeah, it was very, very lovely having you guys here. And I pray that you guys, anything you pray for in your marriage will continue to flourish, your marriage will be fruitful, your marriage will be blessed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Don't forget to share to your friends, all those people that need to see the reality of marriage and they need to believe in love. Share to your friends. Leave a comment. Let us know your opinions. Let us know if you agree with them. Is my money your money, or is my money our money? Let us know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, Follow us, subscribe to all our pages, all our channels. See you next time. Bye, guys.